He stole credit for everything I built, from the tech to the strategy, even the recovery of an entire company. For nearly a decade, he lived off a lie, until one unexpected call put me in the driver's seat of his future, and I drove straight into karma. If you've ever had someone steal your hard work and pass it off as their own, this one's for you. Hit that subscribe button, like the video, and drop a comment about the sweetest revenge you've ever seen. Let's dive into a story where karma may have taken its time, but it never forgot. Let me take you back about 10 years. I was brought into a company that was, quite frankly, on life support. Once home to 50 employees, it had dwindled to just three. Three burnt-out souls clinging to a sinking ship. The company made ultra-specialized, small-batch precision parts. In the right hands, it had the potential to thrive. But at the time, it was nothing more than a bleeding mess with dust on the machines and despair in the air. I was the guy they hired to fix it. I'm not saying that with arrogance. I'm saying it because what came next wasn't magic. It was blood, sweat, and the kind of work that shaves years off your life. Over the next 2 years, I rebuilt it from the ground up. Every inefficiency, I burned it to the ground. Outdated tech, replaced. Processes, streamlined. I designed a system where every employee could be profitable to the tune of $100K annually. We climbed back from the grave to $10 million in revenue. We had momentum, hope, structure. It wasn't just alive, it was thriving. That's when I hired Bob. Now, Bob wasn't terrible. He had some decent skills, and he did his job, for the most part. But as the company grew, it became clear Bob was not scaling with us. While everyone else evolved, Bob just stayed Bob, barely above mediocre. Certainly not a visionary. Definitely not a leader. Eventually, it reached a point where the math didn't work anymore. Bob wasn't pulling his weight in a high-performance environment. So I sat him down and gave him 2 months' notice. I told him straight, Bob, you've got skills, but not the ones we need here anymore. I'll give you a good reference for what you're good at, but I won't lie. If you keep your work ethic up, we'll give you the flexibility to attend interviews and land on your feet. To Bob's credit, he didn't slack off. The bar wasn't high, but he didn't stoop any lower. Soon after, he landed a job with one of our partner companies. I didn't get a reference request from them, which told me Bob knew he wouldn't want me speaking to them. Fine. I figured, let sleeping dogs lie. Fast forward a few years. I fly out to visit that same partner company for a collaborative meeting. As I walk into the conference room, guess who's standing there next to my main point of contact? Bob, grinning like he owns the place. We shake hands, cordial, if not warm. I didn't expect a red carpet, but what happened next made my stomach turn. Charlie, my main contact at the partner firm, starts raving. Man, you were so lucky to have Bob. He really transformed things, huh? Pulled that company out of the mess it was in. Tech upgrades, workflow, strategy, wow. You must miss him. I stared at him. Everything Charlie was praising, that was my work. Every single thing. And Charlie wasn't done. He mentioned you helped out here and there, he added casually. Helped. Out. Here and there. Asterisk asterisk. I felt my pulse behind my eyes. My jaw clenched so hard I thought my teeth would crack. But I didn't say a word. I just smiled, nodded, and said, I'm glad Bob found a good fit. Then I left. Inside, though, I was burning. That kind of theft, the theft of your legacy, cuts deeper than most betrayals. It's not just about credit. It's about someone stealing your story, your blood, your identity. But I let it go. I focused on the company, on the mission, on the team that still believed in what we were building. Over time, I moved on to another adventure, left the company in strong hands, and kept in touch with a new general manager I had hired to carry the torch. And Bob, I didn't think about him much. Occasionally I'd bump into him. Awkward smiles, performative greetings, nothing real. Until the day karma knocked. I got a call from the new GM at my old company. The tone was upbeat. Hey, he said, I've got a candidate for the new leadership role we're opening up. Looks great on paper. Says he was instrumental in all the transformations that took place years ago. I didn't overlap with him, but I know you worked closely with him. Thought I'd get your take. Who is it? I asked. Bob, he said. My stomach dropped, and then rose like I was on the edge of a roller coaster. Now, this was the kind of role people waited years for. A prestigious position, career-defining, well-paid, influence, impact, legacy. And Bob had applied for it. Leaning on my legacy, My GM friend was enthusiastic. "He's already made a great impression," he said. "Just want to confirm those claims of his." I paused for a second. I knew the weight of what I was about to say. I could lie, or I could tell the truth. I chose the truth. Bob was a decent worker, I said. Capable of a few things, sure, but none of the major initiatives were his. I warned him before he left that he wasn't going to grow with the company, and he knew it. He didn't contribute to the systems or tech. That was my work. If he's claiming otherwise, well, I'd be careful. There was silence on the other end. A soft, thoughtful "got it" followed. Bob didn't get the job. I didn't gloat. I didn't post about it. I didn't text him. But I did smile. Because karma? It doesn't always sprint, but it always shows up. The sweetest part? Bob never even knew it was me. He probably walked around thinking the universe was just cruel, or that he barely missed out on a dream role because of timing or luck. But the truth is, I didn't ruin his future. I simply protected mine. I didn't twist the knife. I just took it back. When you spend years watching someone wear your accomplishments like a tailored suit, and you finally get to reclaim what's yours, not through spite, but through truth, it's the most powerful form of justice there is. In life, you don't always get the instant revenge, but sometimes just being consistent, staying true, and letting time do its thing is enough. The lies eventually fall apart. The truth always outlives the facade. If you've ever had someone take credit for your hard work, let me know in the comments. What did you do about it? And if this story hit the sweet spot of justice for you, go ahead and like the video, hit that subscribe button, and join us for more real stories where karma shows up and doesn't knock. Thanks for watching. Until next time.